So I decided I'm going to go back and watch Batman Returns, which I haven't seen in a while. It was around the holidays. That's kind of a weird... I know we talked about it on our, I think, Tim Burton episode. We touched on that movie. It's great. That's a really good movie.
This is the Catwoman one.
Yeah, the Vito one. I
agree.
Really good about it is that it's almost like black and white in its palette. You've got colors in it, but for the most part, so much of it is just desaturated and whites, and like the way the Penguin looks, that black and white, it relates to what Penguins, their colors. Like it's such a great, like almost the noir. It's just a great, really interesting.
I really like that movie.
It's good.
You missed.
So when I finish that movie on Max, it comes up. We suggest Batman Forever. When was the last time you've seen this movie?
Jeez, a long time. Is that the Clooney one?
Who is Batman?
This is the Val Kilmer one.
Oh, it's been so long.
I think about 25 years it had been for me. Maybe 20, 25 years. Batman and Robin, the Clooney one, gets a lot of shit for being like an unwatchable bad movie.
Louder! Come on! Sing! Come on! Yes! Come on! Louder!
Dude, this movie is awful.
Who's the villain in this one?
The Jim Carrey, Riddler, and Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face.
So wait, Mr. Freeze is the Clooney one.
That's the Clooney one.
The Iceman cometh.
With Poison Ivy too, I think.
And Poison
right?
Ivy.
So this is the one with Tommy Lee Jones?
This is the one with Tommy Lee Jones. Dude,
this movie as a kid.
It is.
As a kid.
As so did I. I was like, yeah, no, I like this movie. It's fucking awful.
It's bad.
You know what? I'm like,
Jim Carrey's really annoying as fuck in that, isn't it?
They may have trouble adapting to their new environment.
I think what I like about Batman and Robin, what I seem to remember about it, is at least that movie knows what it is. It's a big budget...
Well, Joel Silver did both of them, right?
Schumacher,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did. But the problem with Batman Forever is that he was... it feels like Adam West Batman cosplaying as Tim Burton Batman. Whereas the Batman and Robin with Clooney, by that point, it just felt like a big budget version of that 60s show. Whereas this one,
I think he said as much. He was like people were trashing, and he's like, that's what I was going for.
Well, they wanted to sell toys. He even said it after the fact.
If there's anybody watching this that, let's say, loved Batman Forever and went into Batman and Robin with great anticipation, if I disappointed them in any way, then I really want to apologize, because it wasn't my intention.
I don't know how anyone saw this movie and then expected Batman and Robin would not be fucking awful, because this movie is so bad. I was shocked by how bad it is. It's just like...
It's really funny, too. There's obviously the classic line that Tommy Lee Jones said to Jim Carrey.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I tire of your buffoonery or whatever.
Yeah, I can't sanction.
He's fucking...
Dude, he is playing it like the fucking Joker.
That's what I mean.
Have you ever... Like, I'm like...
did no one fucking... turning his head and stuff.
That's not how Harvey Dent is. What are you, fucking crazy? Like, he's playing it like the Nicholson Joker.
He really is.
Fortune smiles. Another day of wine and roses. Or, in your case, beer and pizza. Ha!
Like all the...
the makeup, the way it looks.
And join us in a celebration of absolute chaos and true fiestas.
That's what sucks about it, is that it has that Batman, Tim Burton imagery, but you have this goofy shit trying to... And no one in the movie is on the same page. No one is in the same movie. You have Val Kilmer, who is just doing this like...
Sleepy, right?
Oh my god, it's like trash, sleepy, boring...
It's happening again. Monster comes out of the night, a scream, 2 shots.
You know what? I love Val Kilmer in Willow as Mad Mardigan.
Ooh. I'm really scared. No, don't! There's a peck here with an acorn pointed at me!
As like that swashbuckling, sarcastic...
I like Val Kilmer, period.
I do too, so I'm like, why the fuck was he playing this just like, well, I'm very... It's like, it doesn't work for the character.
I'm gonna need that hand back, Ed.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's almost like Bruce Wayne's a little tough to pull off. Like, Christian Bale did a pretty good job.
Michael Keaton did a good job, too, where it's like...
Michael Keaton wasn't bad.
But he, like, had fun with it a little bit.
Now you wanna get nuts? Come on! Let's get nuts.
And then you've got Nicole Kidman as the love interest, who you could take that character out of the movie and it loses nothing.
Women.
They gotta put those characters in these fucking movies.
There's
I don't
one
understand
scene where
it.
Bruce Wayne is going to... I forget what even she's supposed to be doing. She's some, like...
I'm Chase Meridian. I asked Dr. Meridian to come to Gotham to consult on this case. She specializes in
abnormal psychology, multiple personalities.
You know, she works in City Hall or something, and he's like, Bruce Wayne is either going to meet with her or he's, I don't know. But he's walking down the hallway and he hears like, you know, like sounds like, oh, someone's being attacked. He knocks the door off its hinges. He comes running in the door like Herman Munster when you enter a room. And she's like, she's kickboxing. I'm like, shouldn't it, like, maybe knock? Like, what, like, you're the great detective. Why is he just barging in?
I'm Bruce Wayne.
Good. Then you can afford to buy me a new door.
Then you have Chris O'Donnell.
I flew in like a robin.
Wait, he's in the Kilmer one?
Yes, he's introduced in this one.
Oh, I didn't... Man, it's been a long
You
time.
have Charisma Vacuum, Chris O'Donnell.
Wait a minute. That's not Batman. What are you talking about? That's Batboy.
Like, that part should have been, like, someone way younger. He's like...
So?
Because it's like, he's like this man, his family dies, and then, like... He's like a 40-year-old man. They're like, he has to go live with Bruce Wayne now. He looks like he's 35 in it.
Oh,
and he's
man.
got a little earring.
Oh,
it's awful.
Brutal.
So he moves in with Bruce Wayne, right? And he knows there's something going on because you have...
Oh my God, is it on the shelf right there? Oh, that's Robin. Oh, that's hilarious.
I've got my VHS tapes behind me.
And just look at Jim Carrey on the cover. Like, the whole movie, he's dialed up to 14.
This is my brain on the box. Does anybody else feel like a fried egg?
Flat top haircut.
Here's the fucked up thing about this. I like Jim Carrey's Edward. They changed
Where
the character's
he's
name.
not the Riddler, Enigma or whatever.
Yeah.
Mr. E.
Mystery.
And another name for mystery.
Enigma.
Mr. Enigma.
It's a good performance.
As
there.
like a loser.
He's got like the long hair and the glasses.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Enigma, what's on your mind?
Precisely. What's on all our minds? Brain waves.
The Riddler was my villain I like.
Yeah.
I
No,
like
it's a cool villain.
I like the Riddler.
And
he's supposed to be nutty and stuff.
And then he's got this in his apartment. You know, it's a cool set. He's got like this stuff with all this shit. He's got like one of those big fortune teller machines, and it's wearing the Riddler costume.
Right.
So like, does this thing exist in this world already? He's got a bobblehead that looks like it too. That's where he takes the costume from.
Yeah.
The hair is inexplicable.
They didn't have flat tops in ancient Gotham.
But like, it's not even red. It's like pink. And then, much like Catwoman in Batman Returns, Edward kind of has a glow up after he becomes the Riddler. But then
they yassify him.
When they cut back, you know, he's at because you know in before the movie like kicks off, he's kind of like a cuck, you know, he's just like this weak man.
Sure.
But he becomes like a confident kind of But he looks like liar Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Shall we dance?
So where's the pink hair coming from when he's the Riddler? It's never explained. And then at the end of the movie, he's got the fucking... It's the same color, but it's like the white devil from Ace Ventura, and it's pink.
Nobody messes with the dude!
By the end,
really? Oh man, it's been a while.
This movie is awful. It's really bad. Robin, like I said, moves in with Bruce Wayne, and he knows something. He knows there's like a cave or something. So there's a scene where he's like up on the foyer in the balcony. He knows that door leads to something, and Alfred walks out with that's one of the only returning cast members, him and Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah,
and they feel so out of place.
Yeah,
but the door starts to close, and he does like this acrobat, because that's what he is. He's an acrobat.
Sure.
He does like this parkour, bouncing off the chandelier. Like, it would have been so much simpler for him just to walk down the steps. Though it's like 40 seconds long.
I recall that. I know
of him just sliding down and like
I remember.
barely. That's like, dude, get the fuck out of here with this movie. Really bad movie. Really bad.
Loved it as a kid, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's just for kids.
I'm counting on it!
I was shocked because I thought the same thing. I'm like, yeah, I remember Batman Forever. It's not quite like as good as the other two, but it still has some things you can enjoy about it.
Everyone would generally, if you ask people, they'd say this one's better than Batman and Robin.
Especially like coming off Batman and Returns, where you have that almost desaturated look, the garish colors in this with the fucking pink hair and
he's doing that whole mind control thing.
Oh, it's so stupid. The Two-Face is I'm sorry. I can't sanction his buffoonery in that movie.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
He had a lot of balls to say that to Jim
so
Carrey because he's going more over the top than Carrey is.
Way over it, and it's like next to Carrey.
And to Carrey's defense, I think he was probably like, well, fuck, how do I handle this? Like, I'm supposed to be the goofy character, so now I have to, like, go one step above him?
It's dirt simple, my boy. Ball up the fist, reach way back, and assert yourself.
That looks like fun.
Whatever. He has no room to talk to because he is
not with that performance.
He is really bad in it too.
Yeah.
I think it's just the direction. Like no one is on the same page in that movie. It's no wonder that Val Kilmer said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing this again." You know, Chris O'Donnell needed the paycheck. A terrible choice for Robin though.
Riddler and Two-Face can make a pretty lethal combination. Figured you could use a hand.
2 against 2 are better odds.
Why is he with Bruce Wayne?
Because his family gets killed. They're
but
all
he's like
acrobats.
In his 30s.
I know. It makes no
Go
sense.
get a job.
If Bruce Wayne could have given his life for your family, he would have.
Okay, whatever.
It's stupid. He takes the Batmobile out for a joyride at one point. It's so stupid. It's the little earring. Oh.
Doesn't Batman ever kiss the girl?
But it makes no fucking sense.
No.
It's so stupid. Anyway.